Guys, I'm back. I'm in Renzel. As y'all can see, just decided this morning just to jump on the highway, do a few laps, try to get this trip mileage up. I'm trying to get it to, I told y'all, 1,000, and that's when I'm gonna do another oil swap. So I didn't drive it yesterday, but I'm taking it out today. I'm gonna drive it all day today. If I looked at the previous video, I topped up the tranny fluid, but I got transmission filter and what else? Tranny pan. Oh, that sun is OD today. And today's supposed to be a nice day too. So you know, when you got a few options, you don't know what to drive today. But yeah, Renzel is out today. Washed Renzel up yesterday. Just washed up some of that dirt, but outside it's still dirty as hell. So yeah, so I just decided just to take it out, put it on the highway again. I wanted to actually today go to U-Haul. I was thinking about it. Go to U-Haul and rent a car transport for maybe like 3 hours and just do a tow. And maybe it was gonna as I said, I had already said this already. So this dude is, he caught what the hell? What the hell happened there? Yeah, I wanted to tow the Toyota. So I was gonna do the Toyota first, right? And then after that, then the Escalade. I'm saying the Escalade. I'm gonna tow the Escalade. I'm sorry guys, I was just a little distracted. Tow the box Chevy. So I don't know. Today is like actually the perfect day. But then actually I was looking at where you could transport cars, because they said no parkways, but only expressways. So there's rules to this car transporting, trailer driving and all that stuff. It's certain roads. So like right now I'm on the Grand Central Parkway. Can't go on this. This is like one of my main parkways. So I can't go on this with the car transport. So I think I will have to go on, I actually took a photo yesterday, like I could go on the BQE, the 495, the Clearview Expressway, and then I gotta hit side blocks. So that was another thing that I was like looking at, like where I could travel and where I can't travel. Because you know, if you travel on the wrong joint, you just gonna get a ticket. I don't want that. So I was just doing my homework and my research on that. And then there's I guess like Waze don't tell you, like when you put in direction, Waze is not gonna tell you, you could just put in the information like car, but it's not gonna tell you like you know, what you can't go on, because you just don't have that that availability to say I'm transporting my own vehicle or whatever. So they got like truck apps that I seen that basically but the truck apps, what I seen was like, it's like for trucks and box trucks and stuff like that. But I think I can mimic it and just be like, yeah, I'm in a box truck, whatever, and it'll give you certain routes. I just seen a big ass pothole. So it'll give me certain routes and stuff like that. So I'm looking into that. So I said if I was gonna do a test tow, I'm gonna take it to Long Island. So Long Island, like I took it way out to Long Island. Maybe what I did like let's give or take maybe 120 miles combined with going and coming mini tow, right? Just to see how everything feel. I know when I put the tow button, like I was just testing the tow button, right? So when I put the tow button on, it's like when the transmission switched different. So like when I'm regular driving, maybe say like if I hit the gas, it switch maybe like 2,500 RPMs. Like when I got the tow button on, it's maybe gonna change at 3,500 RPM, because now it has a load. So the transmission is working different. You know, you hear it switching different. You hear it like, you know, because they got a load in the back. So that being said, that's, you know, things like that I'm just monitoring, and things like that I'm just getting to understand and learn about, you know, the hauling game, as I said. So it's not just grab your car, grab whatever, and just go and just whatever. Nah, it got rules. You got to understand. So that's what I'm doing. I'm in the process of understanding. That's why, like with this, I got the bigger transmission cooler, right? I did that part. That was like one of the first parts I did. Actually, I gotta check the hose because I seen the hose was sweating a little bit. So I gotta definitely take the bump out and check that. And then again, like I'm gonna service the transmission in terms of, as I said, filter, pan, new oil. So I'm gonna service it in that way. So I have, you know, efficient, clean fluid. So when it reaches certain temperatures, then, you know, it'll do what it do. And now I could look at the tranny temp too. So I want to see how that I actually want to see how that go also in terms of, you know, how they get what, you know, if everything working efficient. So I don't know, people. Maybe I'll do it today. If it's not today, it will have to be after I change the tranny pan and transmission fluid. But I gotta get to it. I gotta get to it ASAP. So, but I mean, as I said, I topped off the transmission fluid to the correct level. It's still kind of like burgundy brown, right? Even though I told y'all last year I did a oil swap on it. I didn't do a flush. I'm scared to do a flush because it got minerals and stuff like that in it. So Renzel up. So yeah, I gotta also look at my the waves just in case, you know, police is sitting out here. So yeah. So that's basically kind of what I maybe got going on today. So I changed on the wiper arm last night, and there's a bunch of little things I want to change because I'm just like that. A lot of little things that if I know I could get the part, I could correct it, I could get it clean. I like a clean looking vehicle, like, you know, because this was pre-owned by somebody. So when something is pre-owned by somebody, you know, they don't. Some people just don't give a F. Like so like little things I could change, I'm gonna change, like. And that's what it is, like plastics and stuff like that. If it's available, I'm gonna change it. So it's a lot of little tedious things. As I said, it's not necessary, but it's tedious things that after I do the tranny stuff, I'm gonna get into. Damn it, that sun is like OD. I gotta like, I'm gonna have to put the shades on. Sheesh. That Long Island sun coming out. When that shit come out, they come out. If y'all know, y'all know. Yeah, so that's basically what I'm trying to decide today is go to U-Haul, rent for 3 hours, run out to Long Island, you know what I mean, get that footage, get that comfortability, see where I'm at, see where I stand. And I got to do another check again on Renzel to make sure everything is up to par underneath. And yeah, that's what it is. It's just keep on checking. And that's what it is. Like when y'all rebuild a car or do anything, what you gotta do, you gotta keep on driving it. The same thing like my box Chevy. My box Chevy got to a certain point where I had to keep on driving it. Oh shit, this came out. This hose came out. I correct this, and that's what it is. It ain't just build it, let it sit there, don't drive it, and be like, oh yo, I got a dope build. Nah, man, you gotta drive that ish. You gotta drive it. Just like I checked the box Chevy last night. I gotta get some more transmission fluid also for that, because I guess I didn't put it back to level. That was the thing. That was my fault. I just didn't put it back to level correctly, and I may end up swapping it out again because, you know, I want to put I just told you I want to put the Delco. I want to put the OEM Delco tranny fluid in there. So I I maybe swap it out one last time, even though, you know, I don't think it's gonna hurt because it's not like it's a daily or whatever, but I need to swap it out one last time. And the same thing with the box Chevy. Like, I don't want the box Chevy to sit. Like, I know I'm gonna hopefully be towing from here to here, but I'm still getting on that highway. As soon as they fix these potholes, I'm jumping on the highway with it. I don't want that itch to sit. I don't want to say I got a nice, beautiful car and it's sitting. Same thing, I don't want to have a truck and say I did all this work and it's sitting and I'm not driving it. Nah, man, that's why I'm on the road. I'm beating up the road with this, and I'm showing y'all, man, I be beating up the road. So I will put this miles on it. As I said, ever since I did the work, right now I'm at 497. So, as I said, when we hit that dial wow, then I'm gonna swap the oil out again. So, just showing y'all, man. I'm just, you know, I'm working. I'm outside with it. I'm driving it, and I'm trying to like just work out the little kinks, because there's always some little bull-ish kinks, whatever. So that's what I'm saying. So I'm just working out the kinks, making sure everything is good, and that's what it is. So I'm gonna tap back in with y'all, man. Let me accumulate some miles on this road right here, and we tap back in and on the way back. All right. Alright guys, so got traffic. So this was a good job this morning. I was beating up the road, man. I was going up and down, doing like 90, beating up the road. And that's good. I wanted to see how Renzel feel. It don't feel like 100%, like, you know how you have maybe like you're riding in a Mercedes Benz, and you know, like when I'm doing 70, 80, it's like you just feel like you're floating. So it feel a little bit rough in terms of, it could be a number of things. It could be speed balance. It could be a number of things. So I am gonna get another speed balance. Because I'm not, you know, I like to make sure everything is on point in terms of when I'm beating the road and I'm doing high speed, just doing like certain numbers. So I'm gonna do another speed balance. Transmission fluid swap. I don't know if I feel a little bit of shudder in terms of the torque converter, but I'm gonna put it's called instant shudder when I swap out the transmission fluid, to see if I get more of a smoother acceleration, which, you know, is a lot of people recommended. You know, I was watching a lot of videos, especially like somebody did it on a few Escalades and all that. It's just something that I think it's just something with GM, with the shudder, with the torque converter. But you never know. You know me, you know, I like to change shit. Like if I feel something need to get swapped out, I'm gonna swap it out. So we're gonna maybe put the torque converter on the list, but it'll be somewhere in the bottom of the list as just something to do, not something that's needed, right? So my trip miles right now, I'm at 578. The goal is, I think, was 640, because I had put in an additive, and I think it, you know, really like works and does what it does when it reaches, like, you know, you got to put like 500 miles on a lot of these additives so it could do what it do. So from the mileage I had to when I put it was like I think I maybe was at like a 120, like something like that in terms of miles. So miles accumulated, trip miles, that's good. As I said, I went way out in Long Island. I think I went to like exit 68. It was a good open job, and now I don't know what the hell just happened here, because I was flowing, I was doing 80, 90, I was blowing. Then all of a sudden I got this standstill traffic, as y'all can see. So now it's just, when I get back home, it's just recheck fluid levels, and I want to go underneath Renzel just to see if there's any kind of moisture or fluid underneath the truck. And will I do the haul today? I don't know. I'm still debating on, you know, mentally, because that's to me, like, you know, I gotta really have a mental preparedness in my mind to do that today. So it's already 8:42. So I don't quite know. If I do it, it'll be a long day. It'll be a long day, because I will do the same kind of stretch. I will go to like exit 68, 69, and then the thing again is traffic. So I gotta plan it a little bit better, because I don't want to do it. If I do it, put it like this. If I do it, today supposed to be like 45, maybe almost 50 degrees. So you know what that means. Everybody and their mother gonna be outside today. So it's gonna be hella traffic, especially on this 495. It's gonna be traffic is starting to build up now. So just imagine later what traffic's gonna be. So I came up with the answer. That issue is not happening today. So what I gotta do when I plan it, I have to plan it early, right? I gotta plan it early enough so I could get on the road early to do, you know, at least if I could get on the road early, at least say like if I'm heading to Long Island, I would deal with no traffic. It'll be a nice drive. I could be like at a decent speed, maybe 60, 70, right? And then on the return, now I'll deal with this. You know what I mean? I would deal with this, but at least I will have a good flow going. But coming back, I'm gonna be dealing with this. And that's part of the game. So I don't think that's gonna happen today. I'm gonna really plan it for another day. As I said, I gotta plan it, schedule the trailer, and get on the road by a certain time so I don't deal with the traffic, because 495, you can see, is down my tractor trailers, and the traffic look like it's about to cut actually soon. But that's even how I get on the road and do my test runs. I get up early and I do what I gotta do, because I know the traffic, like all of a sudden if it's an accident with a trailer or something, forget about it. Like, you know, that issue's done. So I came up to the conclusion, we'll look at, depending on when my parts come, I'm gonna search my parts. We maybe could shoot for next weekend or something. I don't know if it's gonna be a Saturday or a Sunday. We can maybe shoot for next weekend with the tow. I feel, as I said, I'm gonna do another thorough check on everything to make sure everything is smooth. And as I said, I do want to accumulate more miles, so I may take it out again tomorrow in the morning. And same routine, I'm just trying to accumulate miles. That part for the extension for the catalytic, that part is coming Monday. It was supposed to come Friday, but now it's coming Monday. So I'm looking forward to getting that check engine light on the scene, actually, if that science of that extension is true. So, and you know, we're gonna see if it's true. So I'm looking forward to that. And then I just got to check up on the parts, and I got to get some transmission fluid. I'm about to actually get some transmission fluid for the box Chevy, because it's kind of, as I said, I'm on my transmission fluid check right now. So I think I'm going to double check it, but I think I need a little bit of transmission fluid to make it at perfect, correct level, because as soon as it get warm, I'm beating up the highway with that car. As soon as they fix these potholes, because we got a lot of potholes in New York City. We got major, we have a night, but potholes is like earth holes. Like, these holes is like OD big. So hopefully next month they get on it and they dig up the roads and smooth it out, so I can have a good run on the highway and even on certain side blocks and whatever. So what the hell happened? Something happened in one of these lanes. Let me see. Right lane closed. Why? Because y'all effed up traffic. Let's see what happened here. Why is the right lane closed? Closed for what? What are y'all doing? Nope, it wasn't an accident. They may be fixing potholes. Are y'all fixing potholes? Oh, they picking up snow. Okay, that's what they doing. They picking up snow off the highway. Okay. I see y'all. So they're picking up the dirty snow that's not gonna melt. About time. They need to pick it up all over the planet. That's what they need to do. So, all right, back on the open road, people. Back on the open road. So let's try to let's try to get to 600. I know I'm gonna get to 600. That's a given factor. I'm gonna get to 600. So I'm not worried about that, because I got 17 miles till I get to the crib. And right here we got 80. We at 580 right now. So we will hit that 600 mark, and that's marketable, that I got to that point of all of this. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of the fact that, I didn't give up and I kept on going with this. And as I said, it's more to learn, it's more to understand, it's more to share. As I understand it, as I get it, I share. Y'all know that. And I try to motivate also. But hold on. Oh, come on, Tessie. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. So I'm about to jump on another. And as I said, I'm learning. I'm learning this whole hauling thing. I'm very fascinated with it. So I'm trying to learn the rules, the highways, what I need to do. And that's what I want to practice. You know what I mean? Practice make perfect, so I could be confident and comfortable. So I know a lot of people maybe think it's whatever. But me, once I get it, I got it. So, and then again, it's like, once you're doing it with the vehicle you want to do it, you know the whole perspective of the vehicle, how wide it is, where the vehicle, you just know what to do. You know what I mean? Because it's the vehicle you're using to haul. So, I mean, I'm comfortable with, I know Renzel. That's why I'm in Renzel. In terms of the mirrors, in terms of the length, in terms of the reaction, in terms of all that. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just to get to that point of knowing the vehicle. That's what I'm saying, and how the vehicle handles, sounds, whatever. So that's what I want to practice. It's going to be a new behavior. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be something introduced new to the vehicle. So it's going to be a new behavior of, pulling something. So that's what I'm, saying. Like, because I'm driving it now, and I know how it feels now, just beating it, just high speed, how it accelerates, how it picks up, whatever. So now, the whole ball game is going to change when, he got something on the back. So I just want to make sure that Renzel is ready 100% for that. So I'm getting there, people. I'm getting there. As y'all can see, I'm getting there. So, all right, I'm going to tap back in with y'all. Let me beat up the road a little bit more. I got, how many miles I got? I got 14 minutes and 8.8 miles to go. So when I kind of touch down, I'm going to tap back in with y'all. We're going to do a quick spot check. Oh, damn, homie. Just blowing by. I was supposed to be doing that because it's my exit right here. Oh, what are you doing? Oh. Right. And I want to show y'all this this road. I'm about to exit on 34. They fixed this road for me. They fixed this road for me, I believe, because I was complaining in my head about this road, how it was effed up. And now, this is like one of the routes I take when I take the box Chevy. I'm going back home. And this road was very important to me. And this road was bad. When I tell you this road was bad, super bad. And I threw a little prayer in my head. I'm like, yo, when are they going to fix this road? I hope they fix this road. And last year, they did the whole road over. And I was so like excited, like, yo, they did the whole, because this is like one of my routine paths, when I'm in the box Chevy, when I shoot out to Long Island. So this was pretty dope. This was pretty dope that they took care of that, because sometimes if I go out at night, right, over here it's pitch black. So when it's pitch black and they got super potholes and I'm on them Section 8s, I don't know what I'm on here. I don't know what's going to happen. And that's why I'm very thankful. I'm thankful for little things, people. You know what I mean? I'm thankful for smooth roads. Very smooth. I'm thankful as a car guy. Yo, I am so thankful for a smooth road. So I'm thankful. What is that, lack? Oh, yeah, that's a lack, man. I always wanted that lack. That's levels right there, you know what I mean? Whoever got them lacks, whatever, depending on what you're using it for, man, that's levels, homie. You know what I mean? I ain't up there yet, man. I got 2013, you know what I mean? I don't know what kind of money you got, but I got a 13. Y'all see what I was doing with it, you know what I mean? But, I'll get to that if I'm gonna ever do, if I ever do something again, real talk, people, right? Honestly, which I learned something, right? And I'm gonna like give y'all some knowledge. DOD, deactivation system, right? I guess a lot of these new vehicles is coming with it, right? Know if you want it and you need it, you have to understand this. So you'll buy like some luxury truck, whatever. Oh shit. You'll buy some luxury vehicle, some luxury truck or whatever it is, whatnot, and it comes with this DOD. It goes from 4-cylinder to 8-cylinder, depending on what you use it for. Do you need that? You don't really necessarily need that ish. You understand what I'm saying? Because you already got a guzzler, so I don't think you really, some people care, but I really, like me, I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? It's a guzzler. You need the power. You know what I mean? I really don't care if this joint going to 4-cylinder and all that, like, eco mode. Like, I really don't want an eco mode, because I'm not driving in an eco mode. Because I don't do that city driving. I do highway driving. If there's a highway, I'm not taking the side blocks. So, it's just know what you buying, know what you getting, know what you using it for. As I said, I learned, it was kind of like I didn't know, and that was the problem. Like, I did my research, but I didn't know Escalade all of a sudden had this DOD deactivation and all this nonsense. So I'm like, yo, like, this is somebody that's driving on the side blocks need that, man. I don't need that. I'm beating up the road. I'm always beating up the road. So this joint is always gonna be like, even if I had the option to put it in eco mode, I'm not putting it in eco mode. What the hell you gonna have an 8-cylinder in eco mode for what? You ain't gonna be feeling no power, man. You gonna be driving a Honda Civic or something. Like, I'm not trying to drive a Honda Civic in the Escalade. So that's what I'm saying. I don't care about this DOD, whatever. I should have eliminated it. Everybody was like, eliminate it. I was like, I just want to put it back to factory. Because that means a lot. Then you gotta get the computer program again. You gotta send it out. They gotta remove some ish, whatever. So it was just a whole crazy process that I barely wanted to go through what I wanted to go through now. So that's what I'm saying. So it's just know what you getting, because I know a lot of people don't even understand or know about this until I went through this whole process. And some people know and some people don't know. Put it like that. So this is for those who don't know, like, depending on what you're using it for. So yeah, that was just a quick conversation about that. Didn't mean to, like, ramble off about it, like, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. All right, so I'll touch back with y'all as I said from before. Just do a quick spot check, and right, catch you in a minute. Actually, my battery's about to goddamn die too. Like, so, yeah, this is gonna be, I guess when we talk, it's gonna be the ending of our video. All right, guys, I made it back to the garage. Just did a quick check. Transmission fluid is at the correct level. I leveled it out the other day. The motor oil, it needs just a little bit, so I'm gonna balance that out. Coolant look good. Everything look good. The motor just is dirty for whatever reason. When I'm driving, I don't know, for whatever reason. Even though I got one little splash guard underneath here, I don't know if there's something missing, a splash guard that covers underneath here, because a lot of the salt and the dirt, debris, whatever, splashing up in here. So, but other than that, I'm gonna jack the truck up and just do a spot check underneath if I see any signs or anything. And it was a very successful POV run. As I said, how much miles did I actually do? I maybe put, like, this morning, honestly, let me see. I forgot. I don't know what I start with, but maybe like a buck and change, 150. You know what I mean? Right now, the trip mileage is at 590, so I'm gonna make sure I hit that 600 today. But what I want to do after a nice run, because I was at high speed going up and down, that's what I want to do. I want to feel everything, see how everything feel in terms of with no load, because of the fact that I could just now determine, you know, how I feel with no load and with the load, and vice versa, whatever. So, all right, man, my battery's about to die, man. My battery is at, what's the percentage of the battery? It's actually at 6%, so it's about to die. So I'm gonna have to conclude this video with Renzel. Looking good. We came a long way. We looking very, very good, people. As I said, now it's just looking at fluids. I'm monitoring fluids. I'm monitoring everything right now. As I said, I have to take the bumper out because the tranny cooler hose, it's sweating. I seen it. Let me actually, if I could take a look now. I can't even see what I'm looking at. Yeah, I see it. Let's see if I see it from here. Yeah, the tranny, the one right here to the left is actually, it's sweating a little bit of fluid, so maybe I have to tighten the clamp or add an extra clamp. So I want to check that out to make sure that's good. I looked at the tranny temperature while I was driving. It stayed at like 113, and that's with no load. So it's 113, and that's pretty good because I got that it's called 40K transmission cooler. It's pretty big. I guess y'all will see in one of my next videos, or I have a back end video, which basically when I was installing it. I'm actually gonna I guess when I do that video, I'll actually maybe try to find that video to put it up so y'all could look at when I was doing that also. So, and yeah, everything, as I said, I just want to, you know, another test will be done after I swap out the transmission oil, and then I think I should be, you know, at a point where I know exactly what I need to do and where I'm going. So, all right, if you're new to the channel, Life with Michael lets you know, back with another one, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video. All right, catch you on the next one.